Alright, PS1 try, game number 287. We are playing Legend of Dragoon. The Legend of Dragoon. I played a little bit of this game as a kid. I got stuck in a forest at some point. Let's hope it goes better this time. JRPG, of course. And let's try our best. 4 discs, so turns out to not be hard. We might be in this for a while. Previews, I think, of some of the nice FMVs that we'll be watching.
Great Commander, this way.
Voice acted even.
So,
More hammer looking ass.
Indeed. Put her in custody. Is this really necessary?
It is His Majesty, Emperor Dole's command to take that girl into custody.
It was not a very authoritative voice.
Who is she?
That is not your concern.
Firebrand. Oh, Basil. What is? With thrilling action that I don't get to take part in. It's able to... What a monster. Oh, I bet he is, though. It's probably the big twist. Alright. Combat system. Now we have to manually counterattack in this game with timing, and to do additional things when you're fighting. You also have to do a timing thing. And you can guard. I feel like in a 1-on-2 situation, unless I know a big attack is coming, there's no point in guarding. Oh. Greetings. Hello, Bruce. don't think I'm doing this timing part right. Dodge Guard. Got its namesake from Legend of Dragoon. I believe it. Burnout. Yeah, I haven't played this one much. I know that when I eventually get around to Legend of Legaia, that I'm going to realize just how rose-colored my glasses for it are. But let's see what Burnout does. Oh, these are items that do attacks. Okay. This is probably a save point, I'm guessing. Yeah. Close? What are these names? Oh, how clever of him. Alright. Multi? I thought it attacked multiple people. Well, we'll see. Oh, I didn't realize that was in 1 damage. Cool. Glad I used that. I'm at half health. I'll fight another round. Oh, I got another turn even. if he's doing 6 damage.
Yes.
9 damage. How many of those is he gonna have?
Yes. Yes. Double slash.
Okay, that's the only time I've gotten the timing right. Shit.
Yes. Double.
Alright, so I think I've been late on them. Oh fuck, I did not mean to do that. Oh well, at least it's gonna guard some of that damage.
Yes. Double slash.
Well, that would have been embarrassing. No, of course not. I just got back. I guess I'm going to Limestone Cave. This dude uses a lot of ellipses. Shamelessly came back. What am I gonna do? Let's see if you can actually tell me anything about this combat. I have to imagine losing here won't be a game over. So I'm going to save my healing potions. It's the guy that runs TASBot speedruns. The timing site appears. Gray square means too fast, blue means too slow, white means perfect.
Yes.
Oh, my HP doubled.
Yes.
Too slow.
Yes. Yes.
This is a strict little window here.
Yes. Yes.
Oh, there were two this time because I have Volcano. Shit.
Yes.
There's definitely been erring on the side of slow.
Yes.
And then I was too fast. I need to be more consistent with this.
Yes. Yes. Go. Volcano. Yes. Yes.
Oh, this is going to be obnoxious.
Yes. Go. Volcano.
Of course, how do I know when they're going to use those? I won't the first time I fight bosses, but eventually then I will. But that'll be too late. So I want to be healed before I go out. I don't know if there's an inn or something here. frugal. A kiss is just a kiss. Noob stream. This is a noob stream. Oh. Did I get healed at any point? No. Should probably just use that now, I guess. I hope I don't need it later. Nope. The arrow above my head turned red before I got in the battle. Just like Chrono Cross, or when I touched those jumping things, that's what I fought. Legend of Legacy. Berserk Mouse and Assassin Cock. Sure. Let's leave it. Let's kill the assassin cock first.
Yes. Yes. Double flash. Yes.
How much gold do I have? Oh, I have to... I don't want to learn how to win a battle. I just wanted you to tell me. I mean, I know how to use them, but... Oh! Multi doesn't mean it does multiple enemies. It means I can use a bunch of them at once. Oh, okay. Mashing. Awesome. I heard enough. Game's name is Legend of Dragoon because there's dragons in it. Dragoons used in Final Fantasy. I like this like warning that I get before random battles are gonna come. Alright, we got another assassin cock. And a Trent. Look, thank you, Cole. What? Got a goblin. Not a goblin cock, just a goblin. I have to choose between which of these I do. I guess the more you use them, they level up. Keep a double slash for now because I don't need more than that. Okay. Oh, is this a flashback? Battle soon. Alright. Got some more assassin cocks. do that 11 more times, it'll level up and start doing more than 150% damage. But really, God, I gotta be hitting those all the time. Otherwise, I'm doing a lot less damage than I otherwise would be. Maybe it levels down. And the more I use it, the weaker it gets. Oh, world map fights. Fuck.
Yes. Double lash.
How would I rate this game? By considering its quality, and then assigning a numerical value in addition to some paragraphs of prose about it. Pretty bad. It's fine. It's a PS1 JRPG. We've been vaguely introduced to a setting. There's a fella and a lady he's trying to rescue. We've gotten some glimpse of some bad guys. One's mysterious and in a hood. And he was able to threaten and talk down a large gentleman, which makes you think that he must be really powerful, because the large gentleman he was talking to seemed really tough because he was big. So ugly? I don't think it's that ugly. I mean, particularly, I don't think it's that ugly. I mean, if you think this is ugly, then I think you're gonna think like all, like polygon-based PS1 RPGs are ugly. Like, if you think Final Fantasy 7 and 8 are ugly, and Chrono Cross is ugly, then yeah, this is ugly. Jeez. Just asking questions. Ooh, I'm glad I pressed X right there. Really stealthy. I will say I don't know if I like having to be so proactive during the fights to do my full damage. I like just turn-based stuff. Okay. So my arrow was red constantly here. I bet that means I get into a fight if I touch someone. Because I haven't gotten into any just walking around. Oops. I think they might have mistranslated warden there.
Yes! Double slash! Yes! Double slash!
So I don't think I really have seen enough of this game to make a judgment yet. It's sort of been like the first actual dungeon. You can sell me some stuff. SparkNet. Revitalizes it. I bet that cures items. And I'll get one of those. Just gonna fumble my way through this. Stealth sections here. Interesting. Oh, that's a save point. That's a PS1 try. I don't save till I'm stopping for the night. I'm just assuming I have to go up. And that I wasn't supposed to go around here getting caught and fighting and grinding. Jesus. John Lavitz. Damn. Lavitz Lambert. That is a hell of a name. That guy's got a spear.
Yes. Double slash. Harpoon. Yes. Double slash. Harpoon.
A 69 XP. She in here? Oh, that's so true. This is the way he... Wait, this is the way he came from. I don't know if this is going to be the right way. The second prison tower. Solved that puzzle. Some 900 IQ shit right there. Oh. It loops around. Okay. Who is it?
Yes. Double slash. Harpoon.
Lavitz is short for Lenny Kravitz. It is. Alright, let's heal up before we go in there. God, it's locked. Yeah, I wasn't trying to go that way. Nope.
Yes! Double slash! Hard move! Yes! Double slash! Hard move! Yes! Double slash! Hard move!
Where is this girl? Hopefully this way.
Yes!
Damn it. Really? Dragoon. What's up, Beppy?
Yes. Double slash.
I mean, feel free to hop in voice if you want. Throw some Beppy facts and Dragoon facts, some crab dragoons at us. Probably hear those motorcycles. You hear ghouls? I wouldn't call street stunters ghouls. Frankly, that's one thing I'm going to miss when I leave St. Louis is I think the amount of time when I see people doing like wheelies on ATVs or standing on their motorcycles as they drive down busy 5-lane streets, I think I'm going to see a lot less of that in Eugene. And a lot more tall bicycles. Girl's breaking out. Oh no, she needs some Clearasil. Oh cool, I didn't get a heal. I bet she has heals. We have a regular guy, a tough guy. I bet we have her spellcaster here. Oh, we don't get her in the party. Oh wait, I don't want him to do it. I want Dart to do it. Frankly, I want Dart to do it next turn because he's about to kill this guy.
Yes. Double slash.
So I bet we have to fight that big warden guy once here, but probably not for the last time. You got Ark saying this looks like Wild Arms. You guys are chatting in Discord. You gotta be chatting on Twitch. Make it look like I have an audience.
Yes. Double slash. Yes. Double slash.
I have done that so many times, Juice, and now it's too late to, well, there's no, like, solid on it, but there are dirty parts that ain't getting clean. It's too damp to have a party. What? I'm 18 years old. I know how to break out of prison. I don't think I've had to do Wild Arms yet for PS1 try. It's like a Western themed JRPG.
Hello.
What's up, Beppy?
Not much. Just got home from work. Checking out some Legend of Dragoon.
How did that go?
How did work go?
Work go, yeah.
It was
Obviously,
long.
obviously, checking out Legend of Dragoon is like the best thing that's happened to you all month.
Oh, absolutely. Certainly
Yeah.
today.
Those mean the same thing.
Oh shit, yeah, you're right. God damn, it's August,
Yeah.
huh?
It's August. Yeah, it's it's almost Christmas.
I thought you were being hyperbolic, but turns out you were just being factual.
I was being like pedantic, sort of like, oh, let's see you next year on New Year's Eve, guy. I was doing that.
Oh, that's a classic.
If you really want to fuck with someone, though, like do that tomorrow at work.
Yeah, see you next year. What? I like to say, I'll see you in hell.
It's a
Just
good one.
apropos
Yeah.
of nothing.
Do you add on From Heaven?
Yes, and then I play Heaven and Hell by Black Sabbath. I carry a guitar everywhere.
Not doesn't Iced Earth have a song called that too?
Maybe I'm thinking of Iced Earth.
I mean, I feel like half the bands out there have oh, Shauna doesn't even have additions. Cool, I don't have to worry about her timing shit. Does she have, like, magic then, though? How do I don't know. It's just a JRPG. I can figure out how to play a fucking JRPG.
Really
gold.
like the look of this game. It is very charming.
That is what everyone in chat is saying, except for Cole, who thinks it's ugly.
Well, Cole is dumb.
I disagree with that. I think Cole has high standards for his video game.
I think he's not here to defend himself in voice chat, so I can say whatever the hell I want.
You certainly can. I'm being sincere in my oh fuck. I think Cole gives a lot to his video games, and he expects to get a lot back.
You know, that's fair, I suppose. I can respect that.
I will say, though, Cole saying it looks like ass. Some people like ass. Some people even eat it.
Oh, dude, ass is great.
How does this merchant get up here? Is he going to give me a good deal, or is it going to be the same price for everything? It's the same price for everything else, but...
In this economy,
yeah. I can't buy multiple items.
30 gold for Angel's Prayer? Jeez.
I will say I really like, I don't like that I can't buy multiple items, but I like that potions just straight up heal half your HP and not like 10 damage or something. Juice isn't pitching in to help Beppy Riff. I don't know if help is how that would go down anyway, Juice. He's
it's more of a two-way street, you know.
Yeah. First
He attempts to riff, and I finish the bit.
and that's what we do. So
Exactly. So this game had a budget of $16 million, if you can believe it, which is monstrous for a PS1 game.
it is. I say I can't believe that because I was watching Final Fantasy VIII. I was watching Cord stream Final Fantasy VIII after streaming like 5 other Final Fantasy games before that. He was on like 30 hours of nonstop.
I don't know
Final
how
Fantasy.
that man is alive, but
He fell asleep. He didn't finish 6, unfortunately. But I was watching the credits for 8, and they were like, oh, like 200 people were involved in this game.
yeah. The Legend of Dragoon had a staff closer to about 100 people, so which is still a lot. Like it's only small compared to like FF8.
So this game's translation is a little rough. It's never like really ungrammatical, but it's just a lot of like unnatural, weird, stilted ways of speaking. His name is Frugal. He is so bad, even the people of his own country are afraid of him. It's pretty bad.
That's very bad.
You have such a calm face, or are you paralyzed from fear?
So for an interrobang, do you prefer having question mark and then exclamation point, or the other way around? Or do you think context matters?
I prefer the one where they're on top of each other in one new punctuation mark.
Yeah, the single interrobang. But if you don't have access to that, do you have a preference?
My default is one question mark, one exclamation point, in that order.
Me too, I think.
I think if I'm going to change that from context, rather than switching the order, I will add more it'll be like... I start adding a lot if I'm going to like add some to change context, but like... like 3 question marks, 2 exclamation points if it's more confused.
Ooh,
or
okay.
like 2 question marks, 4 exclamation points if it's more upset.
Do you interject question marks and exclamation points, or do you always do
I usually segregate them.
Right on, right on.
You gotta keep them. It's like the Offspring said. You gotta keep them segregated.
Yeah.
Okay. Probably kill the little guys. Oh, I have to kill the little guys first.
Yes.
And I fucked up the timing. This is gonna lose me this game. Some tough boss fight.
Yeah.
So much shouting from these people. I tried a new pizza topping today.
Yeah, what's that?
I mean, it was new, like to me, like from Pizza Hut.
Yes.
But I was like, you know what?
Shout outs to the Hut.
Yeah. Sponsor me, please. I earned enough Hut points to get a small, or a medium any pizza. So I just throw it on. I was like, you know what? I like meatballs.
Yeah. Is
some-
any pizza literally just put anything as much as you want on there?
For some reason, extra cheese they still charge extra for.
That's dumb.
But I could have put every topping, and then they probably would have called me and been like, "Sir, this will not cook evenly."
Yeah.
But among other things, I got. Oh, really? Okay. Among other things, I put meatballs on there, and they were pretty good meatballs, honestly. Or meatball they were halved.
Okay, I was about to ask. I like a good halved meatball.
About
golf ball size?
That's exactly what I was about to say. Yes.
Yeah. Were they like an Italian seasoned?
They were. They were very well seasoned. It was like they would have gone well on spaghetti.
Everyone watching in Discord or Twitch chat, please list your favorite unorthodox pizza toppings, and we'll tell you if you're right or wrong.
Oh, unorthodox. I mean, I can contribute there too. Like shrimp.
Before you do, I have a quick question.
Go ahead.
In these meatballs, could you, I guess, discern a like a breadcrumb texture, or was it mostly meat?
I think there may have been a little bit of that. I still have some more that I'm going to eat afterwards, and I can get back to you off stream for that. But they may have been done up a little bit. But I mean, I'm sure whatever it is, like something they get from, U.S. Foods or Cisco or some such supplier like
Probably
that.
frozen, yeah.
Yeah, I will say I definitely think I got a distinct fennel seed.
Right on.
I'd like that in a meatball. Uh-oh.
We all know, of course, at PS1 Try, the scientifically best pizza toppings are sausage, peppers, and onions in that order, all together. And when I say peppers, I mean green bell peppers specifically, and not diced, julienne.
Oh, obviously. Fucking, especially for onions. I don't want diced onions in my pizza. I want...
Oh, no. Bruce is banned from Twitch chat. He says all 3 of those toppings are bad.
Yeah, actually, I am.
I
am
say that
going.
he is bad.
Oh, I did not mean to time him out for that long. I didn't think it would. Last time someone got timed out was for like 30 seconds. I timed him out for 600 seconds, so we'll see you in
10 minutes.
10
yeah.
minutes, Bruce. I'm really sorry about that. If you can undo that, Colin, I think I can. Oh, I think I might have. I clicked it again.
You just
Okay.
got him for 10 more minutes. Okay,
Yeah.
it's gone. You're lucky, Bruce. You're lucky.
All right, Juice, I'm not going to undo that for.
Okay, why are there so many trolls?
Well, you know what? Clowns entertain our nation.
Yeah,
So-
clowns are good people.
And John Wayne Gacy was a clown. Any fresh produce? Cole's a big broccoli on his pizza guy.
Oh, I dislike broccoli in all forms. I think it is my least favorite vegetable.
I used to feel that way. I've come around to broccoli. Does include like just coated in nasty cheese?
Oh, I used to love broccoli as a child. I switched. I flip-flopped.
Yeah, as a child, like, broccoli, asparagus, and cauliflower, I all hated as a kid and I've come around on. And carrots, I loved as a kid, and no longer care for.
Huh. I've always loved carrots. I think they are the best vegetable.
I might have to ban you.
That's okay. It's been a long time
Yeah.
coming, honestly. Artichoke is pretty good. I've never had it on a pizza.
Oh, I would imagine it would be really good. They're nice, like, artichoke hearts, I'm assuming Bruce means. You get a nice, like, Mediterranean, just, like, saltiness. Like, if you like olives on pizza, I bet you like artichoke on pizza.
Absolutely do. I love a good Mediterranean flavor profile, especially on pizza.
Yeah. One of those, like, proper, like, margarita-style pizzas with, like, fresh mozzarella.
Yeah. With some feta cheese. Some like sun-dried, like, esque tomatoes. You know what?
Sun-dried-esque. Not sun-dried tomatoes, but sun-dried-esque.
Yeah, you know? Like, take a bag of sun chips and crumple it up and dump it on a pizza. Yeah,
Pretty nice.
feta cheese is dope. Shout out to feta cheese, friend of the channel.
Yeah, feta cheese is good. I like blue a little more, but feta's awesome.
Alright, now we're gonna have to ban you.
Oh, blue cheese is the best cheese.
It's pretty good, but I think I even like a gorgonzola over a blue.
I think a gorgonzola is considered a kind of blue. I
think you might be right.
It's got those blue veins in it from the
Yeah, because it's so old.
the same mold that's got they make penicillin from.
Oh, I love a good penicillin.
Chicken spinach feta cheese. Damn, Juice.
That's good shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love spinach on a za.
Alright, let's try one of these spark nets and some button mashing.
How do you feel about the abbreviation of pizza to za?
I think the way with 2 Z's that Juice is doing it is psychotic.
A little insane. Now, how do you feel about this? Shortening the word lasagna to za.
That seems confusing, and I like it on that account.
Yeah, I do too. You can go to an Italian restaurant, order some za, and they'd be like, "What? We don't have pizza, sir. This is not a pizzeria."
I think a lot of Italian restaurants will have a pizza, honestly.
Well, that's racist.
Maybe
Bruce
a little.
argues that it's sa for lasagna. I'm sorry, you don't say lasagna, you say lasagna. There's a buzz on that S.
Yeah. If you were writing it out, I think you might write saw, but you would say it za.
I think you're right. What about what about sag? Just call it sag as it's written.
Well, I mean, we're always hanging out with movie stars, so that's going to get confusing.
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, we all have our SAG cards.
Yeah.
I believe
Yeah,
you had
actually,
that.
I'm double dipped in SAG and WAG.
That's disgusting. But, you know, they got your back either way.
Yeah.
That's true. You had that speaking role in Evil Bong 3D, was it?
40.
40.
It was a 3D movie, but you know it was the fourth in the series, so they were
Yeah.
like, "Oh, the stoners think it's funny if we call it 4D."
Oh, and Stoner's no funny.
Stoners are funny. What are you talking about? Stoners no
Stoner
funny.
no funny. Sorry.
Yeah.
Boris wanted to come in there.
That's a sort of joke I've made myself about his TNT. We know characters. We TV network.
Hey, shout outs to Weed.
What up?
Do you like getting high on weed, dude?
I do, and in about a week, I'm gonna be able to do a lot of that.
I was in a gas station bathroom earlier this evening, as
Oh,
one
nice.
does.
What was his name?
Marty.
Marty.
He's a cutie. You would have liked
Yeah.
him. He kept it clean, you know, which I like.
Yeah.
You know, some like a good salty, little gnarly one is okay every now and then. But I like, I like a clean shaft. I like Anyway, smoking weed.
Yeah.
Oh, but the bathroom,
gas station bathroom.
I'd like weed. Yeah, and
Yeah.
like strongly of weed.
So,
And when I came out of the bathroom, I kind of winked at the gal behind the register, and she knew that I knew.
oh, was this like a unisex customer's bathroom?
Uh huh. Yeah.
Shump. Oh my God! What action?
Drill.
Bring her back here, or you will be dead.
Bruce is thinking about Lil Wayne. I don't know why.
I mean, aren't we always?
Only when I eat lollipops.
Do you do that often?
Not anymore. I used to. I was on a big
Yeah.
hard candy kick for a while out of necessity.
Yeah. Wait, which way are we going?
I'm all about the gummies, baby. I
Oh,
had
it's nice.
some trolley neon sours at work tonight.
I love those.
They're so good.
You know, people are like, "Oh, Haribo," but no. Also, one thing you've missed in the early parts of the stream: the name of this enemy is Assassin Cock.
Asscock, nice.
That's fun.
That is fun.
Juice is asking some very personal questions about Lil Wayne.
Hey, Juice, why don't you use Google, you dumb idiot?
Ooh, a different battle theme. New enemy, because there's a new route open to go back to our old town. It's a Crescent B.
Double slash.
Was Lil Wayne molested by his bodyguard?
I think it's Lil Wayne's business.
Oh, Google won't answer me with a voice. It's too embarrassed.
I think Google is respecting Mr. Wayne's privacy. Privacy. Okay. Starts double slash leveled up already, but it'll level up again soon. I like not having to, But you know what? Lavitz, I think we can go for... Well,
Is Lavitz, and I mean, it's a silly question. I know the answer, but is Lavitz short for Lenny Kravitz?
it is. I'll definitely have to get at least 3 more. I don't know why I
Did you
should
ever
miss.
listen? Speaking of Lil Wayne, did you ever listen to the Carter 4?
Is that the one that was like rock and roll?
It's the one that was bad and sucked.
Because he played guitar on it a lot?
A little. I
Like,
wouldn't
not-
say that was its defining feature.
Not all the way through. Certainly not as much as I listened to like the Carter 3, which I listened to a lot.
The 3's fantastic.
It came out when I was in college and had a steady access to weed. So just listening to a lot of the
Yeah,
Carter.
you're going steady with pot.
It was.
With you're going steady with Mary Jane.
That
I love
that bitch. I guess I should be running.
Anyway, the
There's-
Carter 4 sucks, but there was a mixtape he put out before the Carter 4 called Sorry for the Wait, and that is like his best thing he's ever put out.
I remember some things on that. I did like some stuff on that.
He rapped over a lot of other rappers' beats, so like he did a song like over some Lady Gaga music. He did he
Famous-
rapped over Gucci Gucci.
Famous rapper Lady Gaga.
Yeah. Sorry, you might know her better as Stephanie Germanata.
I do know her better as that. I mean, when we're in a math class at NYU together. I cheated off of her.
Yeah, did you pass?
I did, but she's probably going to get her degree taken away now that I've
How about you expose her?
publicly confessed to her plagiarism. Or at least her assisting in plagiarism. Which is just as bad as plagiarism, according to professors.
Mhm. Man, academia sucks. I mean, it's cool, but it sucks.
It does. I was briefly writing essays for people.
I believe it. Getting A's.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know.
Oh, they never. I guess no news is good news as far as that
Yeah.
goes. No one complains.
I think one of them did request me for a writer again, but I didn't have the time at the time.
That's smart. You gotta pay some plan yourself. Did you? Can I ask? Did you make decent money for doing that?
Something like $5-6 a page, I think.
Oh wow, that's cheap. I feel like.
It is cheap. I mean, the amount you got paid per page, this is all like through a website. I was like a writer, it's like an Uber kind of thing where, I wasn't really an employee of the website. I was like technically a contractor or whatever. But like the, undergraduate papers were cheaper than other papers.
Makes sense.
If something was like longer than 8 or 9 pages, the price per page went up because
Also makes sense.
it's a lot. It's easier to write, 4 2-page papers than 1 8-page paper.
Absolutely, yeah.
And I'm also if if it had a closer due date, the price per page would go up for rush orders.
Oh wow,
Yeah, and you're competing.
the whole business here. I didn't know.
It is, and it's a business that's competing a lot with a lot of overseas people, a lot of outsourced stuff.
Oh yeah, taking our
Yeah.
jobs. Whatever happened
Yeah.
to the integrity of the American
Plagiarism industry.
academic dishonesty work industry? Yeah.
Well, I mean,
Anyway,
luckily,
education
it's
and learning is cool.
it's the American one's kind of booming because
Yeah,
a
it's true.
lot of people overseas, English is their second language, and sometimes it shows. And if you're paying someone to write your paper and pass your class for you. Alright, so I can't go that way. I can't go that way. I guess I wasn't supposed to come to this prairie. No, there's more stuff here. Oh, wait, no, I can't go this way because people were shooting at me from that way. We'll see, I guess. Oh, this is a safe enough place to grind. How have you been doing? Beyond
You're doing
work.
good. tired these days, working a lot of overtime, but I'm making that money. Going to Chicagoland next weekend to a family reunion.
That could be more fun, but that sounds pretty fun anyway.
Yeah, me and Adam are gonna drive out separately, so it'll be like a little boys' road trip. It'll be fun.
That'd be cool. You get to talk about DDR and,
Yeah.
and PS1 try.
Talk about PS1 try. We'll probably listen to some podcasts.
Let Adam talk to you about League Championship Series or something. Let him tell you how Faker's been thinking about switching from a mid laner to a jungler, and how he doesn't think that's the right move. I have no idea. I don't even know what Faker plays. I can name one League player, and that's Faker.
I don't know if he's been playing a lot of League lately.
If anyone in a... Can't go this way.
But,
If Twitch chat knows what's going on with Faker, help us out.
yeah, we know nothing about the League scene.
And there's a character who's like a little yellow dude. Oh, wait, it's Pikachu. That's what I'm thinking of.
Oh, yeah. The little mouse.
Yeah, Faker's a Pikachu main.
Remember when like every subsequent Pokemon generation had to have like a wannabe Pikachu? Obviously there was Pikachu, but then there was like Plusle and Minun or whatever, which is basically dumb Pikachu and even dumber Pikachu.
And which one do you think's dumber between Plusle and Minun? I'm pronouncing them differently than you on purpose, but I think the way you said them is correct. I shouldn't have said that. I should have said them.
That's correct pronunciation because they're dumb names. I don't know. I guess the red one looks cooler, so maybe the blue one's dumber. I think the blue one's Minun.
I actually don't know which one's which. I mean, one's like plus, one's minus. You know, they're electrically charged things.
Makes sense to be minus for going by like car batteries.
But is that the way it's color coded in Japan?
That's a good question. I don't know.
I don't know, like what colors Japanese people associate with.
I don't know. I only drive American cars, motherfucker.
Is that true? Yeah, it's true. Is Mercury American? Buick?
I mean, for the most part, like, the most American-made car is actually like a Honda Accord or something like that, with the most parts made in America.
That's true.
Which is funny. I think Honda has the most American-made cars in general. That's what I heard from Seth, at least.
I believe it. I'm going to be driving a Subaru.
Nice. That is so PNW of you.
It is my grandma's car, or my grandma's old car.
Is it a sedan?
It's an Outback.
Ooh.
So got a lot of trunk space.
Nice.
For all my rescue pit bulls.
Yeah, let's say now all you need is a couple rescue pups and like a butch girlfriend.
Yeah, it's like a couple flannel lesbians to date.
What color is it?
Dark blue or dark green? I can't remember.
Tight. I hope it's dark green.
I think it is, but I honestly don't remember. Also dirty, probably. Without me there to wash it for her, you know. And it's a car that now I think she would use only for like transporting pottery that she makes and stuff. So
hey,
it's gonna get covered in clay and mud.
Do you know the difference between a Subaru and a porcupine? When it comes to a Subaru, the prick is on the inside.
You could say that with any car.
I know.
And I don't think that's particularly true for Subarus.
Hey, do you know how to double the value of a Subaru? Fill its gas tank.
Uh, do you know what they call a really good friend who I'm glad whenever they join me on stream is?
Cole.
Yeah, cool. You got it.
Hey, what do you call a Subaru at the top of a hill? A miracle.
I think WRX might actually have the Pikes Peak Hill Climb record, so I don't know what you're talking about there. I have no idea that's true. I just know that Subaru makes an acclaimed rally car.
You know, I make a lot of jokes about the Subaru, but they're actually quite efficient. For instance, the fuel gauge doubles as a fan.
I like that one, actually. I hadn't heard that about the car. Yeah, 'cause it's going to go down so quickly.
Yeah, it's a ridiculous image. I'm a straight white guy, so I'm obligated to know all these car jokes.
It's behind a dashboard.
Yeah, you wouldn't even feel the air. It's silly. You know, it's a difference between a Subaru and a shopping cart. Shopping cart's easier to push.
It's true. And there's no Subarus in Fortnite.
Yet.
This guy's saying neat. Wow. Politics backstory.
Ooh. How are you finding the story so far?
I have been paying more attention to you than it. I'm
pretty
happy.
good then,
I'm
huh?
happy with that decision.
These Subaru jokes are more engaging than the storyline for Legend of Dragoon so far.
Yeah.
I like the Dart's red armor.
It's pretty fly. It looks cool.
It does. I like it. I like his whole look, honestly. He looks way cooler than any Final Fantasy character from this era, in my opinion.
Cooler than Queen of Queg?
Ooh, maybe not.
Honestly, he reminds me a little bit of Amaranth.
That's what I was thinking. Yeah.
Speaking of
Color's spot on.
Final Fantasy characters named after ancient grains.
Yeah.
How are there two? It is well worn.
Well,
it looks very
to
sharp.
be fair, it's Kina, not quinoa, so it's like almost.
Well, it's Amaranth, not Amaranth. So
Oh, that's true. Yeah. Okay. Oh, okay. I see.
let's take a break. Sit on a bench, heal myself in the game. Although
Yeah,
actually, when I do get to a save point, I'm probably gonna call it for the evening.
Oh, you don't want to hear 1,000 more Subaru jokes?
I mean, get them in while the getting's good. I can hear Colin previously typing
I don't know anymore off
car
the top of
jokes.
my head.
Hey, you know what Subaru stands for, don't you?
Stupid. I have no idea.
Fix it again, Tony.
No, that's Ford.
Ooh.
The difference between a Subaru owner and a carp. One's a bottom-feeding scum sucker, the other's a fish.
See, that one had to be about
one of those interchangeable. It could be about anything.
That one had to be about BMW or Mercedes or some fancy boy car. as I keep using power up, someone's gonna get hurt. Should kill it before that happens. So I'm not doing much damage. He's only at half health. He's green, so I bet fire attacks do a lot of damage to him.
The difference between a Subaru and a tampon? Tampon comes with its own tow rope. What the fuck?
It does.
Car culture is so weird.
Oh, I hate it.
It's pretty bad.
Like sites like Breitbart or something aside. Like the blog or whatever with the readership that I would miss the least if they all mysteriously died off is absolutely jalopnik.
Car forums, yeah. I would rather read Pitchfork than like a car forum.
Pitchfork is just gonna be people having opinions about music. It's a lot better than opinions about cars. People like music.
That's what I'm saying. I'd rather read Pitchfork.
Yeah.
No, I don't like Pitchfork.
Do I seriously have to go get the fucking axe to get that tree? This is silly.
The schizophrenic car joker has logged on.
It is a pretty well-worn axe. I get it. We can knock down the... Oh man, these puzzles. Oh, nice. I got to the next screen before the battle. Oh, but it's still red. The random encounters situation in this is... I mean, I think it works with some of the other ones. Just, you know, the more steps you take, the more likely it is that you'll get an encounter. But, like, you can actually see the progression of that in the arrow above your head as it goes from green to yellow to red.
Oh, okay. I like that.
Double lash.
How are you enjoying... I mean, I know the volume's pretty quiet, but how are you enjoying the music?
It's pretty generic, honestly. There's nothing to write home about. Nothing I think I'm gonna like hear months from now and like remember it nostalgically.
You're not gonna hold your Talkboy up to the TV and record it to listen to?
I am not. I did that with a lot of Tony Hawk songs. And I think a song in Final Fantasy or two, but yeah, I don't know who the composer for this game was, but I'm pretty sure it wasn't Nobuo Uematsu.
It was not. It was actually a collab between a different Japanese composer and I think an American. Let me look it up.
They don't need to have their names. Oh, good job, idiots.
Music was composed by Takeo Miratsu and Dennis Martin.
Oh, is that Chris's brother?
Yeah.
Cool.
Takeo Miratsu composed a lot of Beatmania music.
Oh, did
Jumping Flash.
Does it say like if he has like a stage DJ name? Like, is he just DJ Taco or something?
He was a member of Twin Amadeus.
I don't know what that means.
They were featured artists in Beatmania.
I guess I haven't played. Like, if they didn't also have a lot of songs on DDR, I probably don't know them.
They had a song called Bullfighter or something. Freezing Atmosphere. Oh, Wonder Bullfighter, excuse me.
Yeah, if they had anything gotten to DDR, I'd know them, but...
Nah, just 2DX, I'm afraid.
Yeah, well, I've played precious little of that, despite my affinity for the
setup.
idea of it. Well, the home version, which is just 5 key, is the one that got released in the States.
Oh, yeah.
People were like, why would you release like the version that is like already outdated?
Yeah.
Like, how are you going to get Americans into the new one if the only one they have is this old one? I sort of get the like, oh well, you know, the 7 key one's gonna be too hard for people who haven't played it, but it's like,
Too hard for baby bitch Americans.
Like, I don't think you're making this game for those people. You know, make it for your weird American fans. Also, I cut down that tree to bring it to the river, but it fell into the river. Now they're like, oh, we'll have to find another way. But I bet if we go back to the river, it's just there and happens to be blocking the path. I hope at least, because otherwise I don't know what to do.
Yeah.
But we're grinding, I guess. I totally
Legend
forgot.
of Dragoon was more popular in North America than any other region. It sold over 1 million copies.
I remember always seeing it on shelves prominently displayed.
Me too. I never played it.
I feel like I rented it once and got lost, but I don't remember this part of the game at all. So I think what happened was I borrowed it from a friend and also borrowed his memory card, or copied his save onto my memory card, and I had a save that was like mid-game, and that's why I got lost.
Gotcha.
So I have a distinct vision of like being in like a forest, like amongst some trees, and that has not happened yet, and I don't know why I'd remember that rather than some of this intro stuff. Oh. What's that? Yeah, see, there it goes. It fell into the river that you... How perfect.
It sure did. Just like, yep.
This. They were going to haul this thing down, and all they needed to do was fucking, like, old school lumber that shit. Alright. Brief detour for an item. Is it worth it? Let me open it. An angel's prayer. Those are better than regular prayers.
They are, because it's like... I mean, it's like a chef's meal, or like a... I don't know, some other shitty fucking simile.
You said I gotta get one more out of you.
Another one? It's like
a teacher's lesson. I'm gonna start taking them from you
it's
too.
like an author's book.
Yeah. Okay.
Like a gigolo's wank sesh.
I think it's just Gigolo's companionship.
Aw, that's sweet.
So's Rob Schneider.
You can do it.
Cut his fucking head off. That was my favorite line in that movie. This is the one where they said the F word.
Oh, yeah, that's fair.
Actually, the part of that movie that made me laugh the most, the first time I saw it, is when he's hallucinating and the entire defensive line singing like "Water sucks. It really, really sucks.
Yeah.
Water
That's
sucks.
pretty good.
It really, really sucks." And that was just the absolute funniest thing to like 11-year-old me.
It's still funny. It's silly.
He really cares about water and doesn't like if people say that it sucks.
You know what? Water is awesome. I love water.
You know what? I think you also, however, like Gatorade.
Actually not so much anymore. I'll take water over a Gatorade pretty much 100% of the time.
You are just destroying all these
Gatorade business.
normie bro ideas that everyone had about you.
You know, I'm a typical millennial. If there's a business, I'm gonna run it into the ground.
Appreciate that. You're certainly working hard to destroy my brand. That's not
Certainly
true at all.
facilitating.
No entry. Oh, come on. Can we get a fucking save point here? Limestone Cave.
What
Oh, wait, I
what
should
are
have
save
checked to
points
see.
in this game?
They're, glowing circles like every game.
Okay.
I'm actually going to step out and see if I can save on the world map.
I was about to say, yeah, you probably could do that. Because I am getting hungry. I didn't eat after work. I came straight onto the stream.
I super appreciate that. And would you look at that?
Save option?
But do I make it hard on myself and save in the actual second to last slot? Or do I just save in slot 3? I'm going to save in slot 3 so I don't panic and be like, where's my game save?
Oh, okay, yeah. Looking out for future you.
I like to think the PS1 did a lot where, like, not all the games did this, but some did. The slot you saved in would change what icon would show up for the game on your memory card.
Oh, that's cool. What games
like,
did that?
Bigger RPGs. I feel like some of the Final Fantasy ones did. This one may well might. This one double save. I mean, usually like RPGs or games that would have a number of like characters that could choose. And if you save in the first slot, you're going to be Cloud. But if you save in like the 16th slot, you're the submarine or something.
That's cool.
Yeah, I don't know if Final Fantasy
I never
7
noticed that.
did in particular, but some games did it. Not all of them. And then, of course, if we're talking about games interacting with your memory card. I mean, fucking Metal Gear Solid with Psycho Mantis knocked that shit out of the park. It's like, oh, you like adventure games.
You like adventure games.
You actually went for the Psycho Mantis impression. I did not.
Can I give one more Subaru joke before we leave?
Oh, please. Please do.
This one's actually a positive joke, I think written by a fan of Subarus. What do you get when you cross a Subaru with a Honda and a traffic light? A crying Honda driver.
I was just going to say a higher insurance premium. Yeah.
Anyway, shout outs to Subaru. Thanks for watching
the
Dragoon.
Shout outs to getting injured in traffic accidents.
Yes, wear your seatbelts. If you bike, wear a helmet. If you like the stream, join our Discord. I'm about to paste a link in chat.
It's only like Bruce is already in it. The only person you'd be inviting is Juice. I don't know. I'm kidding. I would love it if Juice were in our Discord.
He is. He joined this session because I linked in chat.
Juice is a pretty nice person. I like him a lot.